So they'll be calling you a radical. Number 15 washed up yesterday afternoon. This is the 15th gray well in a little over 3 weeks. I'm thinking about 23 days. Number 15 has washed up. So nothing to see. Nothing to see. So as Trump says, that noise from wind turbines causes cancer. Cancer epidemic is the Pacific Ocean's epic collapse. So Alaska is retweaking their escapement projections. I chimed into their sites. They all know me by now, as I've been dealing with them for years. I'm like, what the fuck does it matter at escapement anymore? We had record escapement 5 years ago, 4 years ago, 6 years ago, when they die in the ocean. So honestly, I mean, this is the insanity. We live in the most insane, and by the way, the Fukushima thesis is giant here in Utah because they have me. Of course, that doesn't mean it doesn't stop these madman legislators from bringing NuScale, so these little reactors. So I'll be doing some work at NuScale, it looks like, in Idaho. I think Lisa's going to come up here. We're going to go up there. So that's the way it looks. We'll see how it plays out. But of course, Bill Nye spoke here today, and he just went off on nuclear energy in the D Event Center. He went off. I mean, the crowd roared. It was packed. It's the fullest since Jimmy Valvano cut down the nets here. And so he called them crooks, said there's no answer for the waste. He sees no answer for the waste in the future. He called them corrupt crooks. I mean, this is a catastrophe. Absolute catastrophe. You know, Trump has put out more, I mean, him and Obama, oh my God, who would have believed this in 2008? That we get the two most pro-nuclear, and then the greatest the greatest environmental catastrophe in human history happens, pushing in the Pacific Ocean. You don't think this is an epic crisis? This is the ones we know about. The only ones that get reported are the ones that somebody, local news stations will report. You get some local news. God only knows how many. Well, no one keep track. They tell us, right? Oh my God! What? They work for the government? They're paid to do it? Oh yeah. That government employees. Yeah, they. Fuck. This is turning. It's the decadence of. Well, it's the grapes of the decadence of usury. So, epic catastrophe. You know, my work, tide pools. By the way, I rely on public funding, and I need some funding. You know, I got to keep this thing going. We got a lot of work. I've got a lot of work coming up. You know, and historic day, the historic times we live in. As fucking nuclear, clean, green, too cheap. 3.8 billion Rick Perry just gave him in Georgia, Savannah River, fucking South. I mean, it's insanity. As Trump, I mean, he's insane. Obama, just evil, just plain evil. Trump's evil too. Do not kid yourself. The identical pro-nuclear twins. So, it's number 15. And counting. Like I said, that's the ones we know about. The only way we know is a local freaking, let's go play harp, yay, at Oil Point. I mean, people used to argue with the dead fuck tide. How many fucking hours do you think I put in tide pools in the last few years? Well, I'm full of cancer. Holy fuck, what a journey, huh? What a journey. Thank you to everybody's support of this historic work. You know, the fight goes on. We don't quit now. So fighting cancer. Stay tuned.